The reaction of Real Madrid players after the comeback against Manchester City. Real Madrid players reacted to the memorable comeback in front of Manchester City on Wednesday night in cyberspace. On Wednesday night, Real Madrid and Manchester City lined up against each other in the second leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League at the Santiago Bernabeu. Carlo Ancelotti's side, who lost 4-3 to City, lost 1-0 to Real Madrid to end the game, but in the end, Rodrigo scored 2 goals in the 90th minute. It caused the game to be extended to extra time, where Karim Benzema scored the third goal to give Los Blancos a 6-5 total in 2 round-robin games, qualifying for the final and beating Liverpool in the final. This Real Madrid team is a joke, German midfielder Toni Kroos posted an Instagram photo after the final whistle, according to the Goal.com website. Karim Benzema wrote on Twitter, "One emotional night. I am proud of this team and the Madrid fans. Towards the final. We will see you in France." Liverpool star chanting for Real Madrid. Egyptian star Mohamed Salah reacted to Real Madrid's unique comeback against Manchester City. Real Madrid did a great job on Wednesday night. Carlo Ancelotti's side, who lost 4-3 to City, lost 1-0 to Real Madrid's goal to end it all, but in the end, Rodrigo scored 2 goals in the 90th minute. It caused the game to be extended to extra time, where Karim Benzema scored the third goal to give Liverpool's Los Blancos a final. According to the goal site, the teams of Liverpool and Real Madrid met in the final of the 2017-18 Champions League season in Kiev, and in that match, the Galacticos managed to cross the red barrier with a result of 3-1. There were many incidents in that game, including Mohamed Salah being injured in the first half after his clash, Karius fatal mistakes, and Gareth Bale shining, and now Mohamed Salah is very happy to be a Real Madrid finalist, as it is a good opportunity to get his revenge earned. "We have an account that needs to be settled," he wrote in an Instagram post minutes after Real Madrid reached the final. Zlatan's interesting comment about his time at Manchester United. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish star of AC Milan, admitted that he has enjoyed his time at Manchester United. 40-year-old Zlatan had 2 successful seasons at Old Trafford between 2016 and 2018, according to Football. He scored 28 goals for the Red Devils in those 2 seasons, with which he won the Europa League and the Carabao Cup. "I had a good time. I really used my time there and was able to silence my opponents," the former star of Inter, Juventus, Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain told ESPN about his time in Manchester. "When I got to England, everyone hated me and thought my shopping was naughty. After 3 months, all my opponents became my fans, but I no longer like them." Marca's arbitration expert claims, the Manchester City defender should have been sacked. Paul Fernandez, Marca's refereeing expert, believes that Daniel Orseto could have shown a red card to Aymeric Laporte in the 9th minute. The teams of Real Madrid and Manchester City lined up against each other at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium on Wednesday night. The game was 1-0 in City's favor until the 90th minute when Rodrigo scored 2 goals in stoppage time to extend the game into extra time. There, too, Los Blancos French star Karim Benzema signed Real from the penalty spot so that they could make a comeback against their opponent again. Real Madrid will play Liverpool in the final. According to Marca, in the 9th minute of the game, Manchester City's Spanish defender Aymeric Laporte hit Real Madrid's Croatian star Luka Modric, but in this scene, Italian Daniel Orseto gave only 2 yellow cards to the sides. Orseto started the game very badly. He gave Casemiro a yellow card and then another violent one between Laporte and Modric, which ended in 2 yellow cards. Laporte could have hit his face, said Pavel Fernandez. Luka Modric should be fired. Guardiola's words after the comeback against Real Madrid and elimination from the Champions League. Manchester City's Spanish coach Pep Guardiola claims that they had a great performance at the Bernabeu before the 90th minute. Real Madrid did a great job on Wednesday night. Carlo Ancelotti's side, who lost 4-3 to City, lost 1-0 to Real Madrid to end the game, but in the end, Rodrigo Guedes 2 goals in the 90th minute. It caused the game to be extended to extra time, where Karim Benzema scored the third goal to give Liverpool's Los Blancos a final. Except for the final, we were very good at other times. But these things do not matter, and they were able to score one more goal. For most of the game, we controlled the ball, Guardiola was quoted as saying by Marca. We had it. We played very well and Jack Grealish missed a good opportunity. Before the first goal, Real could not have caused us any trouble. They have done so much in history. My worst defeat in the Champions League? I experienced a lot of bitter defeats against Chelsea, like when I was at Barca. We had a bit of a problem in the first half, but we got better in the second half. Let's give Ancelotti's reaction to Real Madrid's masterpiece against Manchester City. Real Madrid's Italian coach Carlo Ancelotti praised the performance of his students in the match against Manchester City. The teams of Real Madrid and Manchester City lined up against each other at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium on Wednesday night. The game was 1-0 in City's favor until the 90th minute, when Rodrigo scored 2 goals in stoppage time to extend the game into extra time. There, too, Los Blancos French star Karim Benzema signed Real from the penalty spot so that they could make a comeback against their opponent again. When everyone thought the game was over, we used all our energy. You need a little chance to win. City were very tough opponents, but my players never gave up, Carlo Ancelotti was quoted as saying by Marca. We had everything, including sacrifice, luck and energy. It was a tight game, but we were able to come out proud. Real Madrid 3-1 Manchester City, Champions League semi-final. Real Madrid beat Liverpool 3-1 in the Champions League final against Manchester City. Messi's reaction to Real Madrid's comeback against Manchester City: it is not real. Real Madrid defeated Manchester City 3-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium to reach the final of the Champions League, and now it remains to be seen how Real Madrid will play in the final against Liverpool. Real Madrid was 1 point behind Manchester City in the 90th minute of this game and wanted a total of 2 goals to equalize everything. Rodrigo scored 2 goals for Real Madrid in the 90th minute and in the 92nd minute, thus drawing the game, and Karim Benzema finishing from the penalty spot in extra time. Messi has now texted me and said, "Stop it, this is a joke and it can't be real." In fact, it seems that Messi was very surprised after Benzema's goal when he finished, in response to Agüero's message, which said the result was 3-1 in favor of Real, and he sent this message to his friend Sergio Agüero, and Agüero he also announced it in his live with Carlos Tevez. Rodrigo's historic record with a double that led Real Madrid to the final. Real Madrid defeated Manchester City 3-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, thus reaching the final of the Champions League. Real Madrid, while being 1-0 behind Manchester City until the 90th minute, finally managed to completely equalize with Rodrigo's goals in the 91st and 92nd minutes of the game, a total of 2 round-trip matches. And finally a way of extra time was added. In extra time, Karim Benzema scored Real Madrid's third goal from the penalty spot, and Real Madrid won the game 3-1 to advance to the final. Rodrigo, who came on in the 68th minute to replace Toni Kroos, scored 2 goals for Manchester City after the 90th minute, giving them a stunning double after the 90th minute. A double that will no doubt not be forgotten anytime soon and will remain in Rodrigo's football record. Another magical night at the Bernabeu, Real Madrid reached the final with a unique comeback. In the return leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League, on a magical night at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, Real Madrid defeated Manchester City 3-1 to advance to the Champions League final. Real Madrid, which is known as the comeback team this season, once again played a comeback at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, and this time it was able to knock down the powerful team of Pep Guardiola. This was while Manchester City was ahead of Real Madrid with Riyad Mahrez's goal in the 73rd minute, and Real Madrid needed to score 2 goals in order not to be eliminated. As the game drew to a close, Rodrigo opened the scoring for Manchester City twice. Once in the 90th minute and again in the 92nd minute, the game went 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid and went into extra time. Guardiola's confused and stressed face before the game against Real Madrid, one of the most critical games of the season, from the Champions League competitions, will start at 23:30 Iranian time at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, and it remains to be seen which team can win this game. Reach and go to the next step. From the pictures that were published before the game at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, we can see that Pep Guardiola, the manager of Manchester City, is sitting on the bench with a lot of stress and looks restless. In fact, it seems that the atmosphere of the stadium and the conditions around the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium have also affected Pep Guardiola, and this great coach of the football world is under stress at this high level because he has a very sensitive game ahead of him. Manchester City have not won the Champions League so far, and this is a big goal for Pep Guardiola, and they are trying to achieve this, and it remains to be seen what will happen to Manchester City and Pep Guardiola in this crucial game. What will be their fate in the Champions League this season? Ancelotti's press conference appears to have been broadcast on a monitor in front of Guardiola. A spell that worries Real Madrid fans before the game against Manchester City. From 23:30 tonight, Wednesday, Iranian time, Manchester City and Real Madrid will meet at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, and it remains to be seen what will happen in this game and how things will go. Considering that Manchester City won the first leg with the result of 4-3, now Real Madrid needs to win in this match in order to reach the final of the Champions League and somehow make a comeback. Real Madrid fans are also very hopeful of a comeback against Manchester City, given that their team has made a good comeback this season. But there is a spell for Real Madrid in the Champions League that worries Real Madrid fans before the game against Manchester City. That is, Real Madrid have not been able to advance to the last 5 semi-finals of the Champions League when they lost, and have been eliminated. This happened to Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Juventus, and Chelsea. For Real Madrid, who lost the first leg and could not make a comeback in the second leg,